And we're back with round 2 of custom game night number 10. Heading to Hollywood.
Here in Hollywood with Team Vide versus Team Pulseless.
Yeah, so as it stands, Team Pulseless won their first game. I believe Team Vide's team lost their first game, so this will be a bit of redemption for them. They will want to get a win on the board.
And let's see how the picks are going. Pulseless sticking to the standard meta they were comfortable with last map.
They did quite well on it.
Did serve them well, yeah.
Interestingly, on Vide's team, Darling is on Reinhardt there. So it must be. So I'd be expecting Vide here must be going another DPS, as FWM is their only DPS at the moment. He does. He goes Reaper.
And Vide on Reaper.
Not a hero I've seen much of him on.
Yeah, you don't know what it's saying.
But you know, in every other DPS, he seems to be, you know, fantastic. So I can't really see this as being much different. Interesting to see how the fight goes with him and Sheep. Sheep did really well in that last map, I thought. Very aggressive, but you know, forever trying to get into that backline and
yeah, he was a constant worry for the other team. That's what's important.
So they're all heading out to the left here. Not that I think it will matter too much, as usually the defending team, as they are, they're all set up well back onto the point.
Let's get this party started.
Yep, Jake with everyone behind his shield.
Nobody
and Vide straight up the
stack.
stack.
So it will be everyone on the high ground.
It's gonna be the battle of the Reinhardt shields. So you can take the others down first.
It's like watching ping pong right now, just watching the bullets fly.
But we've got Vide on point, forcing him to drop.
Yep, that's well done, especially because he can wraith form out and move back up, and he's pulled everybody down to the bottom.
So now his team really needs to be capitalizing. If we're getting those picks off, but they're resetting up upstairs in the cafe again already.
Jeez. I don't know if these guys know, the Australian Open's not usually on until January, but it seems we're getting a preview here.
No, this is a fairly common strategy, you see. You're going to be able to capitalize, though. It's a big thing here.
Absolutely. Vide once again is down the bottom. And oh, FWM does manage to pick off Nams, who stayed up the top and avoided the shield. And Drake gets one kill, but unfortunately, the rest of his team are in a bit of trouble here. Vide takes out Pulseless and
yeah, it's looking very dicey for the defense. Just Shape left, and he's hanging back.
Yeah, as he should. He really shouldn't go in here.
He should try to wait for his team to return, but
he might be trying to just get away completely, but they made sure of that.
Yeah.
Although I think he may have died quick enough to get the close spawn, so we will see. No, he didn't. He is all the way back, so that is really a disadvantage for them. Vide sneaking his way up over the top. Just being a nuisance at the moment. He's not doing a lot of damage from all the way up there, but it means they are all looking up there at him.
Tranquility.
Pushed it around that first corner there.
yeah, it's got some good momentum going.
Oh, that's a huge
Spectacular Earth Shatter. Correct to secure 2 kills off of the back of that.
He does. Is he going to get a couple more there? And Drake with some big swing in the hand.
Damage,
He
but
does manage to take him
if this got
down.
on him, he goes down.
Yeah, no, look, that was a fantastic ult there.
And this is a big chance for our defense to reset and try to take momentum back.
Yeah, I'd really be wanting someone here to get onto that high ground right now. I'm looking at Pulseless, I'm looking at Maybe Sheep as well, at least to be able to drop down on someone from behind, but at the moment no one is looking at the high ground. They're all just setting up onto the payload.
And as you mentioned, it Vide on top of the roof.
Exactly.
Maybe he's looking for an opportunity to get a flank in, or just distract the other team, possibly. Vide right behind.
Well done, Pulseless, on getting that stop, because otherwise he would have been down. Sheep with a couple of kills.
Oh, this is my jam.
I think Vide's in a bit of trouble. Yeah, sure enough. Pulseless gets the kill there after Drake hits him in the face with that hammer. And that's another hold. More time off the clock.
Dead eyes ready.
Vide's team with the Earth Shatter and the High Noon though, so possibly if FWM does take a high ground coming up here, it would be the opportune moment right after, but unfortunately he's used it right as the shield was up, and Drake's countered it with his own Earth Shatter and charged him halfway across the map and killed him.
Vide on the Tracer behind a defending team now, looking to do a bit of damage and distraction.
FWM just cleaning them up.
Pulse was taking it Vide.
Both teams back, sitting there now on the payload, so going to be another interesting fight coming up here. We have both teams with High Noon, both teams with defensive ults. All defensive ults actually. Difference between Jailbird's Zaya ult is already. Strike M's not far off, it is very even at the moment.
Yeah, it's going to be crucial to get those picks on the supports now, so
Yeah.
they don't get counted.
Once again, Pulse, Jailbird getting the kills, and the other team having to reset. The Sheep's sitting up the top there, and he's retreating back now.
Sheep possibly looking to drop down with another Death Blossom soon.
Very close, yeah.
Vide for double, FWM getting one if he's High Noon. And that's most of our defense gone.
That's pretty much all the defense except for Sheep, who did use his ult. I'm not sure if he got anybody,
I didn't see myself.
but now he goes down. Really late kill, and that's a great ult there by Darling, who does end up stopping them all with Earth Shatter, so they can't capitalize on Zaya's ult there.
Sound barriers from both sides.
Drake with a nice ult gets rid of Vide. No, Vide managed to sneak away. Vide does take him down.
And looks like our offense is getting control again. Yeah.
Looks like that's the next point. So 2 minutes to go. I'm expecting them to back off and maybe wait till they get to this first bend. Interesting enough, there's still nobody sitting on the high ground.
If neither of the teams up there, it's perfectly fine as far as they're concerned.
Yeah, as long as no one's got the advantage, it's all about just individual skill and working together as a team. FWM using once again that High Noon to try and hold them off.
Get some zoning, yes.
Does get Sheep on the kill though. Sheep must have stuck his head out outside of Barry and does get the kill on him. Pulseless wanting that shield to go down soon because he does have High Noon ready. Possibly waiting for Drake to use his Earth Shatter.
And that's a shield down by looks of it.
Good ult there by Nams, who goes absolutely flying.
Yeah, protect this whole team.
Oh, she's just absolutely going off absolutely everywhere.
FWM for High Noon.
And
Getting
FW, what a absolute kill. He gets a triple kill there, and that might push them all
and
forward.
that looks like it. Just 10 seconds on the clock.
It's a good first round.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Swift clearly trolling with Symmetra.
And we're sitting at 10 minutes 70 on time.
Oh, sorry, what was the time?
10:70. Oh, sorry. 10:20.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want to bring it up,
No,
but
no.
I wasn't sure if you were using a different time system to the standard ones.
Here's a nice blooper.
Yeah. That is definitely making the next highlights package.
Oh dear.
So expecting Swift to switch off onto probably Reaper. No, probably another healer here. Maybe Zenyatta. Because he's definitely not going on Symmetra. Or is he? Oh no, turns out he is.
Try not to get yourselves killed out there.
Disappointing. Thought Symmetra was an attack only. But that's fine. An annoying spot there by Swift putting the turrets, and we already built up to 30% of the teleporter. So once again they're heading up over the top right. The difference being the Vide's team is already down on the point. They've stayed the lower ground here.
Actually, hold on. That might be an error in the time, but I'll get back with a correction soon.
First ultimate looks like it's going to be going to Swift, who will be putting that teleporter up very soon.
And we're seeing much the same strategy.
There
Both teams holding other side of the point.
There's a teleporter. That's a really big ult though. They need to get that shield in there.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Need to watch out though. Sheep's gone straight for that teleporter. And Swift does manage to get the kill, but the teleporter I think is down.
My ultimate's ready. My ultimate is ready.
And that's a great push there by the attacking team. And can FWM get a couple of kills here before he's taken down? Oh, he's knocked off. And he only gets the one kill. Sheep with a great ult there. Joelbert trying to take out McCree. Stay back on the point. Here comes Darling, but he's going to be in a bit of trouble. Drake gets his shield up. duplicate ults there, but they did manage to make sure they got the point. And now for the payload.
In my charge. Let us move it.
I seem to have lost my temper.
My ultimate is ready. Ready. What am I paying you for anyway?
Sheep heading back up to his favorite high ground up there on Reaper. I'm interested that Willie stayed on Symmetry here, even for this payload.
Shield matrix established.
Get over here and heal up. Back in my day, we'd have this payload delivered already. Don't want to boost the light.
So we just had reconfirmation. The time for the previous game was 9.
That was 9:20. Yep. Had another minute added on to the round time there.
That's no problem. Drake with a good couple of kills there. Sheep following up. And they keep pushing. I think Swift here is going to have to get off Symmetra soon. The teleporter keeps going down, and I don't think. Yeah, there he does. He does. He moves on to Zenyatta. I think they're going to have 4 minutes here attacking the last point. I'm not sure. Be pretty close to about that left on the stopwatch.
Yes, we're up to 5 on the stopwatch.
Jailbird goes in, gets absolutely ruined with a Discord orb on him, and that's the downside with a Winston with a Discord. Is you get absolutely
My ultimate is
dismantled.
ready.
I'll show them.
No one getting kills just yet. They're just trading damage, but then building ults as even though the payload keeps moving. Pulseless does kill Charlie though. That's a huge kill without the tank there. Nice Earth Shower. Kills Zaya. That's both tanks. Sheep with the ult. Swift gets back
And
to the point, but that's going to be it.
decisive final push.
Great final
6
push
minutes
there.
and 12 seconds.